Doing today, right? It's a question I've been getting a lot of questions here. One in particular that I want to focus on. I've been getting it quite a lot. It's interesting. And the question is, man, how do I break the generational curse to become the first millionaire in my bloodline or in my family? Many individuals accept that they're financially cursed because they're not achieving what they want. Is there a way that I can become the first millionaire in my family? Or just breaking the money curse. People think there's something's blocking them with money. How can I unleash the financial abundance that has been owed to me from the field or the universe? Right? So get ready, because you are about to become the first millionaire in your bloodline. You are about to break that financial curse that has been holding you for generations. Your mom, your pops, your uncle, your brother, it's all about to stop, because I'm going to teach you how to break that curse. And I'm going to give you the most powerful affirmation that you use it 3 times a day out loud. You will start to attract and you will become the first millionaire in your family. Can you imagine that? Are you ready to accept that? Are you ready for that? Yes, yes, yes. I'm ready. You're ready? Let's go. Rule number 1. You can't. The affirmation is not now. The affirmation is after you understand the principles. If I give you this affirmation, it's not going to be fully embedded until you understand and get the mindset to use the affirmation. So let's go. Rule number 1. You have to disassociate yourself with your family's beliefs. Everything, you have to separate yourself from your family. That literally means you have to stop spending a lot of time with your family, if you can. If you're talking to your mom, talk to her. If you talk to her 3-4 times a week, start talking to her 1 time a week for at least 3 months. This is the only way you're going to break the curse. Here's why. Information cannot be created or destroyed. It only transfers. It goes through your genetics, through your generational, from your uncle, from your aunt. Yes, in your DNA is a struggle mindset, is a lack mindset. It's propagated by your family, your brother, your sister, your uncle. If you can avoid not being around your family a lot, if you can get away for at least 90 days and then come back, you're going to be cleansed of the curse. If you can't afford to leave your family, then here's what you do. You're going to observe it, but you don't absorb it. In other words, you're aware that your family has a belief in scarcity, and your mindset, it's not my story. Those are the first rules to get this thing working. Rule number 2, start to see yourself from a millionaire observational point. You have to visualize and see yourself as that first millionaire or that future millionaire in your family. And check this out. With this one, you don't even have to play or win the lottery to become the first millionaire in your family. So don't think I got to go buy a lotto ticket for this one. This is a totally different game. Your subconscious is going to now bring opportunities. It could be the lottery, it could be other means, but this is where you totally leave it up to the subconscious. So what happens now, since information cannot be created or destroyed, you're going to transform information. So by you not being around your family too much, that information is not going to be seeping into you as often as possible. So what you're doing like a detox. You're going away for 3 months, 90 days to detox from your family. It's not saying cut them off completely. It's limit the association. Like I said, if you talk to your mom 4 or 5 times, if your mom mindset is lacking scarcity, you got to cut it down to once a week, because she's still transferring information of lack into your consciousness. So if you desire to become that millionaire, this is what you're going to have to do. So you got that? Okay, number 3, reshape your identity with your family. All right, here's what you do. you are going to take yourself out from your family as a guest. I'm a guest. A guest is a visitor. What you have to do, okay, my mom and dad gave me birth, but dang, my mom and dad and my whole family's been struggling financially. I'm not part of them. I'm a guest in their vicinity. When you see yourself as a guest, your subconscious is going to disassociate yourself with the lack from the family, the financial lack. Remember, your subconscious is illogical. All of this, by the way, takes place in the subconscious mind. So now I see myself as a guest with my family, and I'm not connected to my family in the realm of scarcity. My subconscious now starts to create a new identity. You know what happens when you start to do that? You are going to get some retaliation from your family. There's going to be some resistance, which is normal. Your family is going to start to say, hey, you're acting funny. Why are you da-da-da-da? Good. It means it's working. You are moving up in frequency. Anytime you're moving up from a frequency, you become unidentified. They don't know who you are anymore. To them now, you're strange. You're weird. You're funny. You're selfish. You're not the old Mark. You're not the, I want the old Mark. You know when it's working when they say this to you. You're not your old self anymore. What happened to the old Mark? What happened to Mark? What happened to... Congratulations. You are breaking the family generational curse to become the first millionaire in your family. Your bloodline now, it stops with you. Moving forward, that information now gets reconstructed and it becomes a new map of reality. Yeah, I'm sure you never heard it taught like this before, but how do we know this works? Science, quantum physics shows us that entanglement, all possible realities exist. One where you are that millionaire. Okay, what else? Neuroscience, epidemiology, subconscious mind, how the brain and the mind interacts with the field of information. Everything in your DNA is information broken down and called qubits form in quantum terms. Information is always being transferred through bloodline, through genetics, through DNA. And the information can only be changed when you separate yourself from the source that's feeding you the information. You only can reshape information. And how do you reshape information? A new identity, visualizing it, seeing it, and then it affects the subconscious. Okay, the next one, get used to subliminal programming. Every night you have to use subliminals, money subliminals, millionaire subliminals. Sleep with them. Further impress your subconscious to move away. Now you're breaking that generational curse. And now here's the icing on the cake. So once you got all of that, now you have the mindset. You're a guest in the family. You're seeing yourself as that future millionaire. Okay, you understand the concept. Now we move to the final piece that we're gonna let it go. And it is this, here is the affirmation that you will use that will make you break the generational curse. And it is, wrote it down for you so you can see there. It is, why is it easy for me to become the first millionaire in my family and break every financial curse for good? I'll repeat that again. Write this down. Why is it easy for me to become the first millionaire in my family and break every financial curse for good? Okay, let's break down this affirmation and show you why it works. Why is it easy for me? You have impressed in your subconscious mind that becoming a millionaire, money is an effortless and easy thing. Takes your conscious mind out of the equation, hence less struggle. Okay? The first millionaire. You are stating a new reality, a new beginning. You are separating yourself from the old family curse of lack and instability. Now you're becoming the first of its kind. Picking this up, let's continue. Every financial curse, it means every financial curse means the ones that have been passed down to you in generational that's still stuck in your DNA. You're not the financial curses that are here, everyone. So you are going back in time. Information is always in what? In coordinates. You're going back in time and you're erasing everything in your DNA genetically. For good means permanently done. Go ahead and write this down in the comments so you can get this. Why is it easy for me to become the first millionaire in my family and break every financial curse for good. You must add for good at the, you must use this affirmation exactly as it says, for good. I see some of you writing it here, but you forgot the for good. Got it? Why is it easy for me to become the first millionaire in my family and break every financial curse for good? Say that out loud 3 times a day. Now you have a clean slate, and now you will start to attract millionaire. By the way, everybody that this video reaches, you are the ones that will become the first millionaire, because this video will only reach the audience that is entangled with it for a result. This video will not, if you're watching this, it's a confirmation, and you apply this, as done deal. So don't worry, oh, Mark, is it gonna work for me? Guaranteed, because if you're watching this, it's 100% gonna work for you. And the next thing about the universe, nothing ever falls onto your For You page for you by accident. You don't just watch anything because you watch it. Oh, I gotta watch it. You watch everything because it's destined. It's destined for you to watch it. It was made. You were forced to watch it by your subconscious. It is a part. So anything you're watching, it's going to give you the results. See how it works? So now you understand how stuff works. Information passed down to us from generation. We adopt our parents' identity, their beliefs. We move away from our parents' identity and beliefs. We become guests in them. If we have the ability, we limit our exposure to our parents while we're working on our new map of reality. You're not going to cut them off for good. You got to take 90 days for your total body to absorb the new information. So now you can go back to your parents and talk to them however you want to talk to them. Now their DNA won't match yours anywhere. So their scarcity mindset will just bounce off of you. And the new relationship with your parents is going to be totally different than it was before. You're going to be unknown to them. You're going to be funny. They're going to call you funny. They're going to call you weird. They're going to say you're acting different. Some of your parents might even try to cut you off. Because here's the truth, and I know no one talks about. Misery loves company. Lack loves lack. Scarcity loves scarcity. No one talks about that. Broke loves broke. Rich loves rich. Broke and rich clash. Your parents can't change. They won't change unless they want to change. Probably too late now. The older they get, the more stuck they stay in their reality. You don't have to do that. Correct. Hurt people hurt people. Love people love people. So it's a new life. It's you. Of course, they're your parents. You respect, you appreciate. They help you to get into this reality. You chose them to come into this reality, so it's not like, they're the ones that say, hey, you owe me a life. No, it doesn't work like that. You actually chose your parents, but you respect them for you choosing them, for bringing you in this life, but you're not supposed to be entangled and carry their weight for the rest of your life. Don't live your life. They're going to be resistant to this change. They're going to see the new you. They're going to see you with a lot of money, with the financial, and it's going to feel weird, and they are going to feel uncomfortable, and they are going to judge. It's natural, man. This is the way it works. It's a subconscious thing, guys. Your parents, logically, they do want you to do good financially. Logically, they want you they want you to be successful, but their subconscious still holds the lack. So they'll start saying stuff like, oh, that's too much money. You're making too much money. Aren't you scared? What if someone takes advantage? What if you get robbed? What if you don't buy such a nice house? Don't buy such a nice car. It's going to bring too much attention. Those are lack curses, man. They start saying those things to you. Those are lack curses. Why you have to walk around with so much money? Why you have to buy such expensive stuff? Why can't you just live in a nice, comfortable da-da-da-da-da-da? Aren't you spending too much money? Why? How much money are you making? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. But Mark, you don't need all that money. Jess, you don't need all that. People, better run. They're bringing you back into the curse. Because lack mindset will attract lack mindset. Exactly. Why don't you downsize? Why don't you plan for a rainy day? My goodness. I couldn't have all that money. Mom, did you want some? No, I'm fine. I don't want all that money. It's too much. I like my life. Your parents, this is someone's life right now as I'm speaking. You can't do that. This is not your life. Yes, you dream too big. This is ridiculous. Stop being delusional. Maybe you should get a better job. Maybe you should do... What if? Do you see? You see what's going on? So, you have to wise up your consciousness and realize, like, wait a minute. All these things people are saying to me, my parents are saying this to me, but not only your parents saying it to you, some of your friends are saying it to you, some of your associates are saying it to you. You're gonna get to the point where you're gonna feel uncomfortable when you're talking to people about how much money you're making. It's gonna be uncomfortable for money you're making. It's gonna be uncomfortable for you because you're making so much money. So when they ask you how much you're making, you're gonna feel real uncomfortable to talk to them because you don't want to say I'm making. That's the point when you know you've arrived. That's what's gonna happen when you start to apply these teachings, what I'm teaching you. You're in a different realm, my friends. If this is what you want, then this is a part of the game. This is what comes with this is what comes with your requests. That's correct. AP says, think big, become big, live big. That is it. Imagine being uncomfortable to the point where when people are talking about money, you can't talk to them about money, not because you want, because you will feel a little bit down, because you don't want them to feel bad, because when you tell them how much you make and how much they're talking about, and when they talk about money, you see money in a different light. It is a totally different level of existence. It's a total higher level. This is the life that you choose, and this is the one that you have to acknowledge to bring you out of it. So guys, it is what it is, and for you to move up, you're going to have to get to this level. Let me give you another tip also when you're doing this. When you start to become and achieve that first millionaire status in your family, all right, not only your family is affected by it, but you're going to achieve that first millionaire status in your family, all right? Not only your family is affected by it, but you're going to a whole new area of people. The people that you deal with, your friends, I hope you know this, I'm going to tell you the truth. You're going to lose them. A lot of them are going to fall off. They have to fall off. Physics shows us that only harmony can exist that matches harmony. I don't care if you're your best friend for 10, 15 years. They're broke mindset and you're a wealthy mindset. You're not compatible anymore. They may have a good heart. They may do good stuff, good things. That's okay. That's appreciated. You can respect that. But you're on another level of financial abundance and they're still in a lack. It's going to create a contention, and you're going to move up and they're going to leave and go. And the thing that you have to do, and this is where a lot of people fail to realize this, and they get back into the scarcity mindset. When they are going, don't pull them back. Let me repeat that. When they are leaving, do not try to rescue and try to save the friendship and try to bring it back. You don't understand what's happening, my friends. You're seeing things from a logical level. This is a subconscious thing. You have to let it go. Let it burn. Don't go to your friend. I'm sorry, I've been acting funny. Even when you go and apologize, they are still going to push you away because it's subconsciously, they are not connected to you anymore. It's a lost battle. This is where people mess up. They go back and try to fix the stuff. You got to understand, my friends, the universe is working. The subconscious is working. Let it do its job. Every time you move up, people are going to drop off. That's what you chose to do. If you don't, If people aren't dropping off, it's not working. It's a fact of life. Everybody with you is playing a part. It's a role. Nobody's going to stay with you for your entire journey. They are going to come in pieces and roles. 5 years, 2 years, 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, 20 years, 10 years. They all play a role. 6 months, 1 month, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. My friends, it's how it's set up to work. Once you understand that you're in a movie role and everyone's playing a part, you do not get attached. Now you understand the game. Even your kids, they are all playing a part. Everybody plays a part. You're the only main actor here. This is the thing they don't tell you. Because when they tell you this, it will break you and you will feel incomplete. But the truth is, this makes you complete because you have freedom. You understand life. You understand the system, and you no longer have to have attachment and need. Now you can elevate and help yourself. And check this out. Once you start doing this, you start to create a whole new energetic frequency now. You're going to have new people coming in that is in harmony with your vibration. New friends, new associates, people that are going to match what you bring to the table. It is the most powerful thing that no one hardly talks about when it comes to your life and reality. Write this down. You may be experiencing this right now. This will elevate you and you will break the curse, and now you're on your new journey, your new life, your new resources. Everything starts coming into your life. And you know what? With a little bit of time, some of your parents may come around. Some of them may not, but it's still all good. You came around. You came here for you. You did not come here for them. They came here for them. They lived their life. You have to live yours. Do not live your life through your parents or your friends unless they are serving your purpose, because that's what they want to do subconsciously. Remember, I say it again: hurt people, love people, love people, misery loves company, lack loves lack. Not only lack loves lack, lack actually attempts to pull in more lack. Scarcity actually attempts to pull in more scarcity. Also, wealth attempts to pull in more wealth. Rich pulls for rich. Poor pulls for poor. Let me break something down to you if you don't know this. And I talked to this before. It's called the funnel of lack or scarcity. Reality exists in funnels. I don't know if you know this. Different levels of consciousness. There are levels of people's consciousness. You have below, middle, high, and then outside the funnel. The ones that are outside the funnel, you call them the elites. The elites are the ones outside watching everybody else in the crabs in the barrel fight, because they understand these teachings. They're the ones that figured this out, but they locked it up and kept it for themselves. Everybody else now, the first layer in the funnel is what we call the NPCs, the regular people, the everyday hardworking people. They think life is against them. The next level is the ones that are called the highly educated ones. They go to college, they get a job, they're not satisfied, they still think something's missing. The next level is the awakened one, the enlightened ones. Those are the ones that are moving up. They see below that. They see how money works. They see money's energy. They see reality as a movie, as actresses' roles. They see how reality is conform, it's not physical. Then they move from enlightened and they jump outside the funnel, just like the elites. So they now come outside like the elites. They see what the elites see. They see everything inside. That's how the game is set up. It's set up as a prism, and it's in your mind. Let that sit in. And happy manifesting. See you